All right, hello and welcome to the 7th College How to Enroll webinar for our incoming transfer students. We are so excited to present for you today and welcome you to UC San Diego. My name is Kristen Guzman, pronouns she, hers, and hers, and she, her, hers, and I am one of the academic advisors here in 7th College. We are here to help you prepare for fall quarter enrollment. First, we will review important enrollment information. After the presentation, we will answer your questions via the Q&A function of the webinar. And then just so you all know, this webinar will last approximately 1 hour. Now I will pass it over to Stephanie to begin our presentation.
Hi, everybody. My name is Stephanie Pineda, and I'm a senior academic advisor here at 7th College. Before we get started on my half of the presentation, I did want to have our Associate Director of Project-Based Learning introduce herself real quick.
Hi, everyone. My name is Brenna Gormley. I'm the Associate Director of Project-Based Learning, which is part of the Synthesis program. And I'll tell you all about Synthesis later on after Steph goes through how to enroll information.
Beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So by now, you should have watched the 7th College pre-orientation video, which provides a wealth of useful information on degree requirements, academic tools, first quarter enrollment, and so much more. We'll briefly review some of the information covered in this video during the webinar. The link to this video and the webinar will be available at 7th.ucsd.edu after the webinars have been, or halfway through the webinars around August 16th. If you'd like to revisit either of these presentations later, the link to the pre-orientation video is also accessible via your new Triton advising on the VAC. So that's vac.ucsd.edu. All right, so your enrollment appointment times are the periods of time when you will be able to enroll in courses. Please note, you will enroll in courses on your own over the internet. You will not meet with an advisor to enroll. By now, you all should have viewed your enrollment appointment times on WebReg. If you have not viewed your enrollment appointment times, please go to tritonlink.ucsd.edu, sign into My Triton Link, and click the Classes and Enrollment tab to access WebReg. Once you've clicked on the WebReg, select Fall Quarter 2022 and press Go. On the top of your screen, you will see a link titled Appointment Time. Once you click the link, you will see your enrollment appointment times start. When your enrollment appointment times start. All students are assigned 2 enrollment appointment times, one for first pass enrollment and one for second pass enrollment. The 2-pass enrollment system is designed to ensure that everyone has an opportunity to enroll in required pre-major, major, and general education courses. During your first pass, you may enroll in up to 11.5 units. Waitlists will not be available during first pass. During your second pass, you may enroll and waitlist in up to 19.5 units. Starting the first day of instruction, September 22nd, you may enroll and waitlist in up to 22 units. Just some quick enrollment tips are that you should make sure to clear any holds before your enrollment appointment time. You can go to your Triton Link tools and view your holds on there. To maximize your options, enroll as soon as your first pass appointment time begins. If you do not enroll during your first pass, which lasts approximately 48 hours, you will need to wait until your second pass to enroll. We recommend placing reminders on your phones, computers, tablets to make sure you do not miss your enrollment appointment times. Enrollment guidance is also now available. If you have not already done so, log into the VAC, again, that's vac.ucsd.edu, and click on Enrollment Guidance to access information that will help you prepare for fall quarter enrollment. We hope that you've watched the WebReg tutorial, which explains how to enroll in courses. You can access WebReg through Triton Link. We encourage you to use the My Schedule tool in WebReg to plan a schedule before your appointment time begins. Click on Plan to add courses to your proposed schedule, but please note that pressing Plan does not mean you are enrolled in courses. When preparing for enrollment, it's important to note that UC San Diego does function on the quarter system. So there are 3 quarters in an academic year: fall, winter, and spring. Each quarter is 10 weeks followed by a finals week. Midterm exams may begin as early as week 3. When planning your schedule, you will notice that some courses list both lectures and discussion sections. Lectures are typically taught by professors, while discussion sections are primarily taught by graduate level teaching assistants. In discussion sections, you will review materials covered in lecture, ask questions, solve problems, take quizzes, and so much more. Please note, you are required to attend lectures and discussions unless otherwise noted by your professor. During your assigned enrollment appointment time, you will click Enroll to add courses. Just to emphasize one more time, pressing Plan does not mean that you have enrolled in courses. You will need to click Enroll to add the course to your schedule. After clicking Enroll, click Confirm on the bottom right to officially add courses. Once you have confirmed enrollment in your courses, you will be able to see your weekly schedule. Please review this schedule carefully to make sure you don't have any conflicting courses or finals. You can switch to your finals week schedule by clicking Finals. And then you will see a schedule conflicting message appear on your screen if you enroll in courses and or finals that are scheduled at the same time. You should very much avoid this situation. And then we recommend enrolling in open sections whenever possible. If there are no open sections, you may need to add yourself to a wait list, but please note, you may waitlist only one section of a course and the waitlist does not guarantee you a spot in the course. Once you press the waitlist button, check your schedule to see what position you are on the waitlist. The waitlist automatically enrolls students in courses on a first come, first served basis as seats become available. If you are enrolled in the course, an email will be sent to your UC San Diego email account. The last run of the auto waitlist program is Thursday of the second week of classes at 10 p.m., so week 2. If you are still on any waitlist at that time, you will not get into the course. During your second assigned enrollment appointment time, you will only be able to enroll and or waitlist in up to 19.5 units. Please be aware you need to be enrolled in at least 12 units for full-time standing, and waitlisted courses do not count towards the 12-unit minimum needed to enroll and be considered a full-time student. We recommend you enrolling in 12 to 16 units for your first quarter here at UC San Diego, which is about 3 to 4 classes. And then finally, to drop a course, click the drop button on your course schedule list. Before you drop a course, make sure you have selected the correct one. You can also drop yourself from a wait list. Just to emphasize one more time, you must be enrolled in at least 12 units for full-time standing. Please be extremely careful when dropping yourself from a course. The deadline to drop a course without a W grade is Friday of week 4. Just an FYI, lab classes have a different drop without a W deadline, which can sometimes be the second scheduled meeting of the course. And then the deadline to drop a course with a W grade is Friday of week 6. We encourage you to speak with a 7th college academic advisor before dropping any courses. And now I will hand it over to Kristen.
All right. Whenever you make a change on WebReg, whether you're adding, dropping, waitlisting, or changing your grade option, be sure to click the Send Me Email Notification button to receive a record of your transaction. If for some reason you do not receive a confirmation email, we recommend taking a screenshot of the Request Successful notification, which is pictured here. When you enroll in a course, you will be prompted to choose a grading option. You should select letter grade unless you verify with your major or college advisor that you may take a certain requirement pass, not pass. Letter grades are calculated into your UC GPA, whereas pass, no pass grades are not calculated into your UC GPA. Please note, you will need to receive the equivalent of a C- grade or better to pass a course. If you wish to change your grading option after enrolling in courses, click on the change button highlighted in the picture above. You will be asked to confirm the new grading option. Be sure to press the Send Me Email Notification button as mentioned earlier and check your course schedule list for the updated grading option. The deadline to change your grading option is Friday of week 4. To earn an undergraduate degree from UC San Diego, all students must successfully complete university, general education, and major requirements. University requirements are completed by every UC San Diego student. GE requirements are specific to 7th College, and major requirements are specific to your area of study. Some general education requirements may overlap with major, minor, and/or university requirements. We suggest carefully reviewing the degree requirements page located at 7th.ucsd.edu under the Academics tab for more detailed information. All right. Let's briefly review 7th College's GE requirements for transfer students. If you are transferring to 7th College with IGETC certification, your GE requirements will include Synthesis 100, which must be taken at UC San Diego for a letter grade, and one high impact course that's 2 to 4 units, which may be taken for either a letter grade or pass not pass. If you are transferring to 7th College with a partial IGETC certification, your GE requirements will include Synthesis 100, again, must be taken at UC San Diego for a letter grade, one high impact course, 2 to 4 units, which may be taken for either a letter grade or pass not pass, and 1 to 2 missing IGETC requirements depending on your particular situation. Can be pass not pass or letter grade of C- or better. Synthesis 100 is an upper division project-based course that emphasizes the importance of confronting large-scale global issues from an interdisciplinary perspective. Additional information regarding SYN 100 can be found on the Synthesis program page of the 7th College website. SYN 100 will be offered fall, winter, and spring. Brenna will be talking more about this requirement following this presentation. The high impact requirement is satisfied by completing one course, again, 2 to 4 units, selected from a variety of engaging experiential learning options. This course may overlap with major, minor, and university requirements. Refer to the degree requirements page located again at 7th.ucsd.edu under the Academics tab for a list of ways to satisfy the high impact requirement. Students who do not enter with either IGETC or partial IGETC certification should refer to the degree requirements page of the 7th College website for general education information. All right, and then these are various resources and tools you can use to plan your fall schedule. So you'll refer to the degree requirements page, again located at 7th.ucsd.edu under the Academics tab for detailed information about university, general education, and major requirements. So the 7th College website is going to be a great resource for you. Check out academic plans at plans.ucsd.edu. Select 7th College, your entering year, so 2022, and your chosen major. Plans include university, GE, and major requirements. They will also include electives if additional units are required to meet the 180 minimum. Please note, plans do not take transfer credit into account. These are just a guide and should be modified based on your individual situation. You will have an opportunity to create a personalized academic plan with your major and college advisors starting in the winter quarter. Use your degree audit accessible on Triton link to track progress towards your graduation. Contact your department or program advisor for help with selecting major courses. Use major minor tool accessible on Triton link to declare or change a major or minor after enrolling in courses. And lastly, if you're considering a double major, refer to the How to Declare a Double Major page on Triton link for more information. So Triton link is also a very helpful place to go. Your degree audit accessible on Triton link is a helpful tool you can use to track progress towards graduation. For the most updated version of your degree audit, click the blue Run Declared button, Declared Programs button. Your new degree audit is now ready to view. Click the View Audit link. You should complete this process every time you check your degree audit. Your degree audit will be most accurate once your transfer credits have posted and you're enrolled in fall quarter classes. Please note that your transfer coursework may not populate before your enrollment appointment times. You'll want to use assist.org to see if your courses transferred to UC San Diego for credit. Your American History and Institutions, or AHI requirement, will be cleared after week 4 if you have met this requirement with previous coursework. If after week 4 your AHI requirement is not yet cleared and or you see any other discrepancies on your degree audit, contact us via the Virtual Advising Center or VAC at vac.ucsd.edu. The degree audit is divided into 3 sections. The first section includes your major requirements. We encourage you to consult with department and program advisors for assistance with major requirements. The next 2 sections include your general education requirements and university requirements. Any questions about these 2 sections should be directed to your 7th College academic advisors like me and Stephanie and the rest of our academic advising team. Red means the requirement has not yet been met. Blue means that you are enrolled in coursework, it's work in progress that will satisfy the requirement upon completion. Green means that the requirement has already been completed. Your degree audit will also indicate whether a course satisfies multiple requirements, including university, college, and or major. Just to emphasize once again, your degree audit will be most accurate once your transfer credits have been posted and you're enrolled in fall quarter classes. You can continue to ask enrollment questions via the Virtual Advising Center. Go to the VAC anytime and submit your enrollment questions and receive a response within about 48 business hours. Please note you will not have an academic advisor assigned to you. Starting week 3 of the fall quarter, you'll be able to schedule an appointment with any 7th College academic advisor. After you have successfully completed your fall quarter, we will be able to help you create a personalized long-term academic plan. In the meantime, you can meet with your department or program advisor to add required major coursework to the Degree Planner tool accessible at degreeplanner.ucsd.edu. Here is some important information and dates to keep in mind. So by now, you should have viewed your enrollment guidance in New Triton Advising. The Ask a Question function on the Virtual Advising Center continues to be accessible through at back.ucsd.edu. And new student enrollment begins sometime between August 17th to 25th, depending on your enrollment appointment times. Registration fees are due September 16th. So if you have any questions, please contact Student Financial Solutions if you have questions about your billing. And lastly, most exciting, first day of classes will begin on September 22nd. Remember, 7th College Academic Advising is always here to help you with your academic questions. We look forward to meeting you in the fall and throughout this year. If you have any questions about living on campus, please contact the Residence Life office at 7threslife@ucsd.edu. For questions regarding orientation, please email 7thorientation@ucsd.edu. Now we're going to hand it over to Brenna to go over your synthesis requirement.
Thank you, Kristen. Got another set of slides I'll share with everyone. Good. Okay, awesome. So as I mentioned at the beginning, my name is Brenna Gormley and I'm the Associate Director of Project-Based Learning. So I've been working with our synthesis program to develop those courses as well as Synthesis 100. So let me tell you a little bit about what the synthesis program actually is. So it is, as Kristen and Steph were just talking about, it's really a critical part of the 7th College General Ed curriculum. And it focuses on giving students the skill sets and experiences needed to tackle some of society's biggest challenges. For these first few years of the program and for the foreseeable future, the program is specifically focused around the climate crisis. So we tackle a bunch of different things relevant to that big challenge. There are 3 courses that make up the synthesis program. Synthesis 1 is focused on learning about how you communicate for change around the climate crisis. Synthesis 2 is focused around starting to engage with a particular, a specific issue that you're interested in. And then in Syn 100, it's all about actually executing some kind of project. If you are coming in with either full or partial IGETC certification, you will only need to take Syn 100. So I saw a question on the Q&A that it says SIN 1 and 2 is listed as a prereq for SIN 100. That does not apply to transfer students who are coming in as full or partial IGETC certification. That's only a requirement of other non-transfer students. I am now going to share a little bit more about what exactly are the themes that run through the synthesis program. So we have 6 curricular themes, meaning everything you do and learn in the classes around the synthesis program have these 6 themes. So they run all the way throughout the 3 courses, including SIN 100, which is the only one you would have to take if you are full or partial IGETC certified. And now most of you are going to be most interested in synthesis 100, which again is the one that you really, most of you will likely need to take. SIN 100 is a project-based course. So what that means is that instead of just sitting and sort of passively taking in lecture material, like what often happens in classes, it's really an experiential course. So you get to come in, you get to work with a team of students to design and carry out a project that is related to the climate crisis. We have a bunch of different SIN 100 sections offered each quarter, and they're focused on different topics. So the instructor of that section gets to determine what is something they're interested in, have experience in, and they design a synthesis 100 course with me related to that topic that they're interested in. So what you see on this slide here, these 5 examples, those are our section titles for this fall 2022. I'm also going to add in the chat where you can find the course descriptions for these 5 sections. I know 5 doesn't seem like a lot, but we are slowly going to add more and more. So don't feel discouraged if you don't see something you're excited about. These will change and increase over time. The commonality across all of these sections is that students are designing and completing a team project related to your section's topic. So there'll be similarities across the sections in terms of what you're doing, but each section will have a different focus. You'll be working on slightly different topics or different projects. A few more logistics. SIN 100 is going to be offered every quarter beginning this fall 2022. And like I said, while you only see 5 for the fall quarter, by next year, 2022-2023, we hope to offer as many as around 16 sections per quarter. So eventually you're going to be able to view section descriptions from the link that I just posted on our website for future quarters. So as soon as like early fall quarter, you'll be able to see the winter and some spring sections. And eventually, hopefully, you'll be able to look out several quarters in advance. So you can actually enroll in a section that most interests you. Because remember, not every SIN 100 section covers the same topic. One of the questions I've seen a couple of times is also about the wait list for SIN 100. So right now, I believe the enrollment is totally full for those 5 sections of SIN 100 for the fall. And I believe the wait list might also be full. This is the first time we're running this course in the fall, so I can't necessarily give you much information about how much turnover I expect from the wait list. But because there were only 5 sections for the fall, the demand was very high. So I would not bank on being able to take SIN 100 in this fall quarter. So I hope that kind of helps you make some enrollment decisions. I'm happy to answer any other questions that you have about what you'll be doing in this course, what I would advise for enrollment, etc. And hopefully between the 4 of us on this panel, we can help answer those questions.
All right.
Thank you. Oh, we were going at it. If you want to answer, I'm going to share my screen. I just
really quickly.
Oh yeah, I'm so sorry. Go for it.
All right. So